Welcome to WCW Fall Brawl Pay-Per-View, and we are live here today with our commentators, of course, Jim Ross, Jimmy King Lala on the SmackDown commentator table, and myself here today, Michael Cole, Brian Saxton, Corey Graves, and we are live in San Fernandez for Fall Brawl Pay-Per-View. Right, the first matchup here tonight on WCW Fall Brawl for the WCW Ultimate Women's Championship. It's going to be Mickie James. We'll go one-on-one with Naomi, and it'll be live right now. Right, let's get this match underway, shall we, guys? And here we go. And this is live right now, of course. It's Naomi versus Mickie James for the WCW Ultimate Women's Championship. It's a steel cage fight, or a Fall Brawl cage matchup here today. And let's get straight into it, shall we? And now... oh my god. Neck drop. Oh, drop clothesline right there. Now kick right in the face. And now Naomi now climb up the cage right here. Oh. Now Naomi now trying to climb out of the cage. Now Mickie James now fighting back. And well, Mickie James did have a matchup on SmackDown 2 weeks ago, won that triple threat match to become the #1 contender to fight Naomi at Fall Brawl Pay-Per-View here tonight. And oh my god, face first from Mickie James now. Cover right here. One. Kick out right there from Naomi. Oh, no. Kick right in the face. Mickie James. Now. Oh my god, right head first in that turnbuckle. And now. Submission. And now, oh my god, that's a good move right there. Very, very good. And now, Naomi. Oh! Now, Naomi. Oh! Oh! Now, just stumped in the face. And now, drop kick right in the face. Oh! Now, cover. James. One. Kick out there from Naomi. Now, kick right in the position. Now, Naomi. Oh! Knee right in the leg. And now, elbow. And now this comes at Mickie James now climb out the cage here. She might become the new women's champion, she could do, if Naomi doesn't get up from this. James now could climb out of the cage. Oh my god, Naomi's got to get out, trying to fight back, of course, because Mickie James is going to win the championship. Is she going to... No, he's not. Naomi now. Oh my god, Mickie James has climbed out the cage. But meanwhile... oh my god, now it could have been... Mickie James could have been the new champion. But I don't think that's going to happen, I don't think. And now, oh my god. Kicking, just punching her leg, of course. And Mickie James trying to escape the steel cage, but it doesn't happen. So it seems like to me. Oh my god. Yeah, Mickie James trying to. She's trying to be smart. She's trying to out tactic Naomi, but that ain't gonna work. And now Mickie James now fire back here as she was falling off the cage by Naomi, and she sets up herself. Now, oh my god. And now Naomi. Now, oh my god, that's right on the cage, right on the foot. Now Naomi again just punches her again. She's trying to get out of the cage. She's trying to outsmart Mickie James, of course, here on at Fall Brawl here. Become maybe, possibly, the no. Oh my god, face first. No. I've got now Mickie James now trying to climb out of the cage here. And Naomi's just on the floor hurt. And I think that's not going to happen. And now Mickie James now trying to climb out of the cage. And maybe she might become the new champion. She might become the new women's champion. I know. Oh my god, she could have done. She could have got out of the cage. But Naomi's just fighting back, of course. And Naomi's trying to pull her into the cage before she actually escapes the cage and wins the match and becomes the new champion. Now Naomi now just hitting Mickie James. Oh, now Mickie James now fighting back. Punch back maybe. Now Naomi. Oh my god, she's on the floor hurt. And now Naomi, meanwhile, could maybe retain the championship. Oh, Naomi. Oh my god, Naomi. Oh my god, what a jump from the top of the bloody cage. And just, what a, wow, oh my god. Just basically jumped on top of her, on the top of the cage. And that is drama right there from Naomi, of course. She should have won and escaped the cage of some sort, but she didn't. She didn't do that. But now, Naomi, meanwhile, every match at Fall Brawl is going to be inside a steel cage. Every single match is going to be in a cage as well. And Naomi now doing her bit now to try and probably retain the belt. And that's what she wants to try and do. And now Mickie James now trying to get out of the cage. Now Naomi now fighting back. The glow. Feel the glow there, Mickie James. Feel the glow. Oh my god, drop kicked her. Oh, that was something. Basically just drop kicked her onto the cage. And that was something right there. And now Naomi now trying to get out of this cage, hopefully. Well, no. Now Mickie James. Oh no! Mickie James getting. Oh my god, she's gonna get hurt. And Naomi is gonna escape the chamber because Naomi just kicked Mickie James into the ring, and now Naomi could escape. I think she is definitely gonna escape now. She is. I think she's definitely gonna escape now. She is, and it's gonna be all over. And Naomi is going to be still the WCW Women's Champion. And it's all over. Naomi wins in that chamber fight. What a matchup. What a matchup at Fall Brawl. And she escaped the cage first. And she wins. is your winner, and still the WCW Women's Ultimate Champion, Naomi. Well, Mickie James tried to win the match. She tried to escape the cage, but unfortunately she didn't. But good win for Naomi here on Fall Brawl pay-per-view. Alright, coming up right now, this is going to be a steel cage fight again. And this will be a big rivalry between these two individuals. Kenny Omega was the masked man, and he's been the one who's been savagely attacking Vader for the last couple of weeks. When Vader had this feud with AJ Styles for the WCW TV Championship at Road Wild. And then he was unmasked himself on Nitro the following week, of course, after the pay-per-view of Road Wild. It was revealed as Kenny Omega. And that was a man who's been savagely attacking Vader throughout those 3 or 4 weeks of the feud with AJ Styles. So now, it's been arranged. It's going to be a matchup between these two. It's going to be Vader versus Kenny Omega, live right now. The masked man revealed as Kenny Omega, who was revealed 3 weeks ago when he had attacked Vader in the middle of the ring. And that was Kenny Omega, the one who was recently fired from SmackDown as he lost against Matt Riddle in June, actually, and that's what happened. And he left. He moved to Nitro and just being the masked man, attacking and responsible for attacking Vader, of course. But can Vader get his retribution? Can he get his payback here tonight against Kenny Omega? We'll find out right now. Alright, coming on his way down to the ring, weighing in at 365 pounds from the Rocky Mountain, Vader. Here he comes, the big boy Vader. And here comes Kenny Omega. His opponent, weighing in at 205 pounds, I give you from Tomato, Michigan, and he's residential from Japan. He is a retro man, the cleaner, Kenny Omega. Yep, the member of the Bullet Club, Kenny Omega, has been the one being responsible for the attacks of Vader in his couple of weeks since he was feuded with AJ Styles for the WCW TV Championship at Road Wild. And then the night after Road Wild pay-per-view at Nitro, he was revealed to be as Kenny Omega, revealed as the masked man who's been responsible for attacking Vader. But why? Well, Kenny Omega claims that the reason why he did it is because he wants to make sure that Vader retires and wants him to leave for good because he's an old man, he's been there for a long time and etc. That's why he feels jealous of his accomplishments, and that's why Omega's going to fight Vader right now. So, let's get this match underway, shall we? It's going to be Vader versus Kenny Omega, and let's get straight into it. Ding, ding, ding. And here we go. Now, clothesline there from Vader again to Kenny Omega. And I think Vader will definitely want to get his rampage, of course, with Kenny Omega. The guy's been attacking Vader, of course, as that masked man. And since that was revealed a few weeks ago, it seems like Vader wants some retribution of this man, Kenny. Woo! Kenny Omega, of course. And now trying to super kick him now. And he reverses it. And now Vader now is just taking out... That's what you get, Kenny Omega, for actually disrespecting me and attacking me. Yeah, I think a lot of fans want Vader to win this matchup here tonight, and Kenny Omega's a bad man, he is. He was fired from SmackDown roster as he lost that match with Matt Riddle in June, and then since he left SmackDown, he was traded to Nitro, and he's been the one that he's been attacking Vader, of course, and since that what happened, it seems like to me that Vader wanted to put matters to his own hands, and by, attacking, of course, Kenny Omega, of course. But obviously, this could be a cage fight, a fail brawl fight. As obviously, the rules are in this fail brawl war fight is basically you need to actually win by a pinfall or submission, and also you're allowed to climb out of the cage to get a win, of course, against your opponent. So, can that happen here today? We'll have to wait and see about that, of course. I think Vader will probably want to punish Kenny Omega for what what Kenny Omega's done to him in these couple of weeks, and now DDT down to the mat. And now it seems like to me that Vader's going to do this move now to Kenny Omega. He ain't going to get out of this, he ain't. And that is probably retribution that Vader's going to be giving to Kenny Omega right now. And this could be a pinfall. Is it going to be? Cover. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. And there you go. And a very, very good win right there for Vader, of course. Very, very good win. And that is a win right there for him. He defeats the big man. The big man actually got defeated Kenny Omega, the masked man, definitely. And oh my god. He is your winner, Vader. That's retribution. What you get, Kenny Omega, for responsible of the attacks of Vader, of course. Vader just humped you and battered you for what you did to him. And he got his retribution here tonight at Fail Brawl. Well done to Big Van Vader for that win here today. Alright, coming up right now, it's going to be a matchup for the WCW Grand Championship. Daniel Bryan versus Fit Finlay. And by the way, there's a stipulation that's going to be ruled out here today. If Daniel Bryan loses, that means that Daniel Bryan will not face the WCW Grand Champion ever again. If Fit Finlay loses here tonight, he'll lose the title, but also lose his career, as he'll be forced to retire, of course, from professional wrestling if he loses to Daniel Bryan here tonight.
But I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop.
Ding ding ding, this matchup is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the WCW Grand Championship. And this is a title versus career match. On his way down to the ring, here he is, Daniel Bryan. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
My name is Finlay, and I love to fight.
Alright, here he is, the Irish Brawler. His career is in jeopardy here tonight at Fall Brawl, because if he loses that title, then his career is ended. And a year of pretty much 40 odd years as a professional wrestler could be over here tonight if he loses to, of course, Daniel Bryan. So, it's big this is going to be for Fit Finlay, but we'll find out. Alright, let's get this match underway. And introducing on my left, from Goat B countryside, I give you, from the RSV, yes man, Daniel Bryan. Yes, yes, yes. Introducing on my right, he is the Irish Brawler, weighing in at 246 pounds, the WCW Grand Champion, Fit Finlay. Right. Fit Finlay and Daniel Bryan. Ding, ding, ding. Let's get this match underway right here, right now. And here we go. And now... Oh. Oh my god. Tackle down to the knee. And Fit Finlay's career is in jeopardy here tonight if he doesn't win against Daniel Bryan. He has to beat him tonight and retain the WCW Grand Champion indefinitely. Otherwise, his career is definitely over. My name is Finlay, and I will not retire. Oh my god, good comment right there from Fit Finlay. My name is Finlay, I'm not going to retire, he said to Daniel Bryan. And oh my god, tackle down the legs of Daniel Bryan, the yes man. Oh, another tackle down the knee. And now, Fit Finlay. And now, oh no. Now Daniel Bryan now takes down the knee of Fit Finlay. And now Finlay, meanwhile, just kicks Daniel Bryan in the beard. And now Fit Finlay now. Now Finlay with that axe handle right onto Daniel Bryan. And now Fit Finlay meanwhile. Oh. Axe handle. Another one again. Now Finlay meanwhile punches Daniel Bryan. And now the Irish curse. Now Finlay meanwhile. Oh no. Now oh my god, Finlay. He just kicked Daniel Bryan out. Oh my god, he just kicked Daniel Bryan out of the cage. I mean, into the ring. while Fit Finlay is climbing out of that cage and trying to get out of that Fall Brawl cage, of course. And Daniel Bryan now trying to get out of it. And now Fit Finlay now pushes him out into the ring, while Finlay now can just worry about possibly, maybe, get possibly a win. But he's gone back into the cage, it seems. What's he doing now, Fit Finlay? Now Finlay, meanwhile, what's he going to do to Daniel Bryan? He doesn't want to lose here tonight, otherwise he'll be retired from wrestling. And there's Shamrock Charade to Daniel Bryan. And now I've got to be over right now. 1, 2, 3. Finlay wins. Finlay wins. Finlay wins.
It's Finlay, and I love to fight.
Here is your winner, and still the WCW Grand Champion, and he will not retire from wrestling, Fit Finlay. Well, that means that Daniel Bryan will never have a chance to fight for the Grand Champion ever again, because Finlay wins the stipulation. Very, very good. And Finlay's career is alive, and he will not retire and will not quit. Right, coming up right now, it's going to be a matchup for the WCW TV Championship. Is Jon Moxley versus AJ Styles. And this matchup will be live right now.
Oh my God, when I see you, I shoot it right. But I'm frozen in motion, and my head tells me to stop, Feelings I feel about us. Try to fight it, but it's never enough. My heart is hurting, it's more than a crush. Cause I'm frozen in motion, and my head tells me to stop. But my heart goes. Cause my heart goes. Oh my God, can't believe what I've become. I'm thinking things I shouldn't think, singing songs I've never sung. Oh my God, when I see you I should run. But I'm frozen in motion, and my head tells me to stop. Feelings I feel about.
Ding, ding, ding! This matchup is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the WCW Television Championship inside a cage. Here I come. Let's get this match on the way. AJ Styles versus the lunatic Jon Moxley. And here we go. And here he is. Jon Moxley with those trunks on. Yeah, I know, not wearing his tights today. He's wearing a different look he's having. And Jon Moxley's now walking down to the ring from the fans and the crowd. And let's get his match on the way, though, of course. Jon Moxley versus the phenomenal AJ Styles. And it's live right now, of course, here at Fall Brawl. Moxley. Right, let's get this match on the way, shall we? Here we go for the WCW TV Champion. Let's get it underway. Introducing on our left, he is from Cleanville, Old Ohio, weighing in at 235 pounds, the lunatic Jon Moxley. Yay! Introducing on our right, he is the leader of the Bullet Club. He is from the Geesville, South Carolina, Republic States. I give you the WCW Television Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Boo! And let's get this championship on the way, folks, for WCW World Championship Wrestling. And we're going to get it underway right now, inside the cage. Every match of this pay-per-view will be inside this cage anyway, so here we go. Let's get underway, shall we? Moxley versus AJ Styles, and let's get straight into it. Drop kick right now. AJ Styles, Jon Moxley. AJ Styles, Jon Moxley. AJ Styles, Jon Moxley. Now AJ, meanwhile, oh god, punch from possibly there from AJ now to Moxley. Clothesline again. Drop kick. Now Styles now, what's he doing now? What's Styles doing now? I don't know what he's doing, but Styles now. Oh, jump on Moxley. AJ, 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 AJ. AJ Styles, Jon Moxley, AJ Styles. Woo! Woo! AJ Styles, meanwhile, the face who runs the place, AJ Styles, going up against the lunatic Jon Moxley here tonight, and a drop kick right in the face. The house that Nitro built was AJ Styles, is apparently so. And by the way, AJ Styles and Jon Moxley did have a rivalry on WCW not quite some ago, of course, here on 2020. It was round in January and also February. AJ Styles had a big rivalry with obviously AJ and Moxley for the WCW Universal Championship back then. But obviously now they're fighting for the WCW TV Champion. And now Moxley now, meanwhile, is climbing out of the cage, it looks like. Now Styles, meanwhile, oh my god, Shatton in throwing his foot right onto the cage. Another time again, he's going to hurt himself, I think. But AJ Styles don't really care. He wants to win the matchup more than Moxley's health. You ain't going to get anywhere, Jon. I'm the face who runs the place. Boo. Jon Moxley, AJ Styles, Jon Moxley. AJ, AJ, AJ. Drop kick to Jon Moxley again. Now it's Styles now. Now Styles. Oh, look out. He's going to get out of the cage, isn't he? He's going to get out, isn't he? And he's trying to get out of the cage here, but he doesn't. Moxley tries to get out of it here. Now Moxley just punched AJ Styles and pulled him out into the cage. And also Moxley is just fighting with AJ here. Oh my god, no. What's he doing here? And there's these two, of course, AJ and Moxley, are just both fighting each other at the top of the cage here. It's going to be very dangerous between these two. They could kill themselves. They could actually kill themselves if they actually fight each other inside the cage, of course. And oh my god, Moxie's off balance, probably. These two, AJ Styles and Mox. Oh my god, what a throw down. And AJ Styles now just throws. Oh my god, that's not good. Styles has just threw John Moxley from the top of the cage. Those two will fight each other at the top of the cage. And now John Moxley probably lose the matchup because AJ Styles is actually escaping the cage. And Moxley's in the cage, doesn't know what's happening to him. And AJ is definitely going to win the matchup and still become the TV champion. And Styles is still the WCW TV champion. What a win for him. I can't believe it. The Phenomenal One has climbed out of the cage first here at Fall Brawl. And that means that AJ will be still the WCW TV champion after beating Moxley. Good matchup though. Moxley and AJ had a bit of a big brawl between each other. But finally, it's all come to this. AJ wins, Moxley loses. He is your winner. He is the phenomenal AJ Styles. Yeah, still WCW TV champion Styles. Right, coming up right now for the WCW Universal Championship. It's going to be Jackson Riker will fight Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship live right now.
Oh my God, when I see you, I shoot it right. But I'm frozen in motion, and my head tells me to stop. Feelings I feel about us. Try to fight it, but it's never enough. My heart is hurting, it's more than a crush. Cause I'm frozen in motion, and my head tells me to stop. But my heart goes. Cause my heart goes. Oh my God, can't believe what I've become. I'm thinking things I shouldn't think.
Ding ding ding! This matchup is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the WCW Universal Championship. On his way into the ring, here he comes, Jackson Riker, the Republican ex-Navy member. Can he make history here tonight and become the new WCW Universal Champion? He does deserve it. He did win in that #1 contenders matchup a few weeks ago on Nitro, but he gets what he earns is a match with Seth Rollins here tonight. Comes the Universal Champion, Seth freaking Rollins. Alright, so introducing on our left, he is a Republican Navy from the Navy Forces, weighing at 255 pounds, Jackson Riker. Introducing on our right, he is the WCW Universal Champion. I give you from D3 Michigan, Seth freaking Rollins. Right, this is the match. The Republican Navy, ex-Navy man, will go up against Seth Rollins. And by the way, his father actually was serving in the military armed forces, Jackson Riker, and he was actually born in the military camp, actually, by the way, in one of the I think one of the little towns, of course, called Denton Navy Force Army Camp, and that's where he was born in quite a long time ago, of course. I don't know how old he is, but yeah, he was born there, actually. Obviously his father was in the Navy, of course. But obviously, since he wants to do another dream instead of not following his father's footsteps, obviously being in the army at a young age, but then quit to come and do professional wrestling, he's been very, very good, Jackson Riker. You know, wrestled in TNA as Gunner. He was one of the successful TNA wrestlers, of course, under the name of Jackson Riker. But now, of course, he's in WCW. Since he's been arrived here, he's been one of the best wrestlers around, Jackson Riker. He's a guy that no one doesn't like. No one does not like Jackson Riker. He's one of the biggest man and manipulators here on WCW. And he had a very good year, I think. He's had a very good, okay year in 2020 until he debuted in the early stage of the year, of course, in 2020. He actually conquered the Nitro roster, won quite a few matches at the start of his career in 2020 in WCW, beat two Hall of Famers in one night, obviously beating Kurt Angle and Eddie Guerrero to get a match with Edge for the TV Championship. And unfortunately, he came up short, he did, in that. And that rivalry was actually a big rival between Edge and obviously Jackson Riker. And also it involved also Randy Orton as well, as Randy was the one who was trying to, trying to support and trying to back up Edge, of course, his best friend. And then after that feud's all over, Riker obviously won the match on Nitro a few weeks ago to become the #1 contender for this championship, the Universal Championship, since that feud ended with Edge and Orton and Riker, of course. But could he make history tonight against Seth Rollins? We have to wait and see about that. Burn it down. Burn it down. And now Jackson Riker, oh my God, just dropped him onto the ring. And I think this is going to be a very interesting match of how it's going to end up. This is going to be suplex. Elbow in the face. Oh. Now, what's he doing now? Uh-oh. What's he doing? Seth Rollins. Oh my God, frog splash to Riker. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out there from Riker. Oh, that could have been a 3 count right there. That could have been all over right there to Jackson Riker, definitely. It could have been. Burn it down. Burn it. Oh my God, that massive knee in the face. Burn it down. Burn it down. Now Seth Rollins now picking up Riker here. Throws him to the corner. Oh, punched him right in the stomach. Now, oh no. Now Seth Rollins now punching back Riker as Riker trying to hit him. And now Riker now throws Seth Rollins into the side of the ropes here. And a drop clothesline there from Riker to Seth Rollins. Now, big boot across the face there, Riker to Seth Rollins. And now, will Jackson Riker climb out of the cage and become the new WCW Universal Champion for the first time in his professional career? Seth Rollins needs to get up before he gets thrown, before he gets out of the cage first. He needs to try and get him out of it, of course. And oh my God, he's on the floor hurt. And anyways, while he's on the floor, Seth Rollins at the moment is just now climbing out of the cage. And will it happen? Will he climb out the cage and win the match, of course? We'll see. And now Seth Rollins. Oh my God, he's out of the cage. He's going to be out, isn't he? Yeah, I think he is. Riker can't catch up to him now, I think. I think it's going to be Seth Rollins' championship retained here tonight at Fall Brawl. And it's all over. He climbed out the cage first, and that means that Seth Rollins is going to be the still WCW Universal Champion. Here is your winner and still the WCW Universal Champion, Seth Rollins. Right, so this is the matchup. It's going to be Kushiyaka Okada versus Matt Riddle. And it's for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. And it'll be live right now. But Matt Riddle has not lost a match since he's been here, since he debuted in January. But can he win this matchup here tonight? Because this will be Kushiyaka Okada's final opportunity to maybe win the championship here tonight. But can he do it? I don't think so. I don't think the doubters think that Okada to win here tonight. They all probably predict that Riddle's going to win this matchup, as the guy has been unstoppable and the unpredictable man since he's been here on WCW. And Matt Riddle, of course, has been beating everybody up since he's been here. But Okada obviously had a match with Riddle at Road Wild, but didn't end well. That could happen the same thing here tonight against Matt Riddle, of course.
But I'm frozen in motion, and my head tells me to stop. Feelings I feel about us.
Ding, ding, ding. This matchup is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Here he comes. The World Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Matt Riddle. Right, here we go. Introducing on our left, from Tokyo, Japan, weighing at 250 pounds, the Rainmaker, Kushiaka Okada. Introducing on our right, he is the WCW World Heavyweight Champion. He is weighing at 263 pounds, Matt Riddle. Here we go. Let's get underway. Kushiaka Okada versus Matt Riddle. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, my God. He just took him out just like that. Oh, what's he doing? He's trying to be smart, Matt Riddle. He's trying to get out of the cage very quickly before he gets Kushiaka Okada. Obviously, these two had a matchup at Road Wild pay-per-view a month ago, and actually Matt Riddle actually lost, didn't lose the match, but Kushiaka Okada actually lost to Matt Riddle. And Matt Riddle's been undefeated, man. He's been every single match since he's been here on WCW since he debuted in January. He's been conquering every single superstar who comes in his path. Matt Riddle's the guy. He's the big beast, you know, former mixed martial artist. You know, he's got a lot of attributes as a fighter, Matt Riddle, and you know, a wrestler like that, it's just no one can't beat him. He's unstoppable, unpredictable as well, and even holding that champion is just for a long time. It's fantastic for Matt Riddle, and I think he'd be a big dominant force to be reckoned with. I think he really is a dominant force since he's been undefeated throughout 100 matches since he's been here. Matches he had, of course. And even though that, oh my God, that super drop kick right there at the top of the head. And right now, Matt Riddle, super kick across the face. Bro. Now Matt Riddle, elbow drop. Now cover. One, kick out. No. Now, Kushiaka Okada. Oh my God, what a slam. Super kick across the face. Now, Matt Riddle, what was that about right there? He just hurt himself. He's jumped on himself onto the ring. That's not very nice. Oh! Now, onto the mat. And now Kushika Okada now could get out of the ring. Don't you dare say. Don't you dare say. Matt Riddle now just punching Kushika Okada. What's he doing, Matt Riddle? Does he want to win the matchup? And now Matt Riddle now just throwing his Kushika Okada's leg onto the cage. And Kushika Okada is hopeless, he is. And now Matt Riddle is climbing out of the cage. And now can Riddle get out of the cage first before Kushika Okada keep his undefeated streak alive and retain the belt? Or will he fail here? Don't think he probably will do. You know, he's the bros of bros. He's the king of bros. You know, he's Matt Riddle, for crying out loud, folks. Oh, he could have got out of the cage right there. But now Matt Riddle, meanwhile, just kicks Okada in the face. And now Matt Riddle could actually win this matchup, as he might climb out of the cage. Really, he could do. He really could do. It looks like it to me, it does. And it seems like Matt Riddle is going to retain the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Yep, he is. Is it? Yep, he has. Ding, ding, ding. Matt Riddle wins here tonight. Very good win. And the bros of bros win here today. His undefeated streak is still alive. And it was a quick matchup, though. But Matt Riddle has retained the WCW World Heavyweight Champion here tonight. Bro. And Riddle's undefeated streak is still continuing. He is your winner. He is the WCW still World Heavyweight Champion, Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle, the undefeated Matt Riddle. Right, so steel cage matchup here today. It's going to be the main event here tonight. Edge versus the Viper, Randy Orton. And this will be live right here, right now. By the way, these two had a bigger friendship against one another. Great connection. And these two were best friends for the last 13 years. And then, however, Randy Orton turned his back on his friend. And even Randy Orton actually supported Edge throughout this rivalry with Jackson Ryker. And, you know, support him and try to defend him from Jackson Ryker. And then since that aftermath, after Road Wild, by supporting Edge, and it seems like Randy Orton wanted a match with Edge at Fall Brawl, and then Edge said, yes, I will have the matchup. And then Orton came to the ring a couple of weeks after Road Wild and attacked his friend and just officially RKO'd him in the middle of the ring. And it seems like these two are now rivals now, and they don't really like each other anymore for what Orton did to Ryker for Edge. And there you go.
Think you know me. On this day, I see clearly everything's come to life. Better place in a broken dream, and we leave it all behind. On this day, it's so real to me. Voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. You got tools and no religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning.
Ding, ding, ding. Here we go. Let's get this match on the way right now. It's Randy Orton versus the Raid with our superstar Edge. It's going to be a cage fight live right now, of course. Randy Orton and Edge. And here we go. Be a big matchup between these two. And let's get straight into it. Randy Orton versus Edge. Oh. Oh. Right in the door. Now Randy. Oh. Now Randy. Oh, close on the Edge. Now Randy Orton just beating the crap out of Edge. Even Edge and Orton were actually friends for one point. And even though that Randy Orton even supported Edge when Randy Orton had a match with Jackson Riker last month to try to help Edge on, you know, get him away from Edge, of course. But since that betrayal, Orton did to Edge, of course, a few weeks after that Road Wild fight against Jackson Riker, he just turned on Edge. And turned on his best friend, and now he's a heel, and fans do not like him. Boo! You suck, Randy. You suck, and then, yeah. But anyway, even Randy Orton even wanted this match to happen as well. He returned back to WCW, had a feud with Jackson Riker to try and tell him to back off and leave Edge alone. They got their stipulation right as Riker lost, and if Riker lost, then Edge and Orton will be left alone by Riker. But then since that all happened, on Nitro the week after, Orton proposed a match with Edge at Fall Brawl. And then Edge accepted. And however, Randy Orton just turned on him and attacked him instead of actually, being friendly, have a friendly matchup. He made it turn into a heel turn. And now an RKO out of nowhere. And the Viper's going to beat Edge here. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he kicked out. No, 3. It wasn't the 3. It wasn't the 3. It wasn't. It was close, but not 3 at all. Now, boo! You suck, Randy. You suck. Obviously, Randy Orton was the one who was friends with Edge. But turn on his back on his best friend for what Randy Orton did for him. Supporting him on what Riker has done to him. But stabbing him in the back after that, after Riker left them two alone, it's just a little bit weird how Orton did it. But, Randy Orton does not care about nobody in WCW. He hears voices in his head. How do you know that, Brian Saxon? Randy Orton hears voices. He doesn't mean to hurt an RKO Edge out of nowhere. He's pretty much a guy who doesn't understand. He's a guy who he hears voices in his head and they tell him to do it. So he does it. Probably that's the reason why. Oh, okay then. That's what you think. But obviously Randy Orton's a bit of a psychopath, really, and more of a crazy man he is. Turn on his best friend, even though Orton helped him out, and then Orton obviously gave him an RKO and turned heel on him. And even his friend, he's been friends with him for like 40 odd years, or 14 years, of course. It's just a bit unthinkable, really. Now, Orton, of course, might have helped Edge overcome Jackson Riker, of course, at Road Wild. But then since then, Orton is just, wanted the match to happen. They wanted a dream match of Orton to have it in the RSV, and now it seems like this match is not a dream match. It's turned into a personal match between Orton and Randy Orton and Edge. So that's something, that is. Just kicking him in the ribs. And he's told the referee to open the gate. And now it seems that the referee is now putting the gate back on again. Now suplex move here. 1, 2. Kick out there from Edge. Now Edge now fighting back here. Oh my god, face first onto the mat. Now Edge now turn the corners here in this matchup here at Fall Brawl. Now cover. Kick out there from Randy Orton. And now Orton meanwhile. And now. RKO out of nowhere. Oh, he's not doing that. He ain't going to pin him. He's going to do something else apparently. So what's everyone think about doing now? Now he's telling the referee to open the door. The cage. Now Orton now leaving the cage here with an RKO out of nowhere. And if he leaves the cage right now, he will win the matchup. And he has. Randy Orton escapes the cage after RKO and Edge out of nowhere. Edge realised what happened and he got up from that. And a great win from the Viper.
They count to me, they understand, they talk.